What's up, YouTube family? I'm back at the drawing table. Welcome to my channel, and for those who've been here before, welcome back. In today's video, I want to talk about AI art. AI art is a very big deal right now, and people are divided on it. One side of the equation, you have those who are all for the use of AI art. And on the other side, you have those that are totally against AI in the creation of art. As an artist, no matter which side of the fence you fall along, for or against AI art, you shouldn't be afraid of AI art. And I will explain why. Let's get into it. Have you found yourself up worrying about AI art and how it's killing your dreams of becoming a great artist? Have you spent time thinking that there's no use in developing your skills because AI will take over everything and there will be no need for artists in the future? If this is you, let me help put your mind at ease. Let's say it is true that AI is the wave of the future, and those who learn how to use it will be at the top of the artistic mountain. As a true artist, this should not worry you much. Why, you ask? Because the cream always floats to the top. Let me explain. In this great feud between the AI bros and the artists who are against AI art, generally the AI bros are those who haven't taken the time to develop themselves as artists and want to take shortcuts using AI. They want the fame, the fortune without the hard work. They love the ideal of being artists, but they don't love the process of becoming one. So they push AI art very hard, thinking it's going to level the playing field. This reminds me of a movie. You remember the movie The Incredibles? Not the second one, the first one. There's a character in that movie that really wants to be a superhero. He wants very badly to be a superhero. But he's not a superhero. But if you really pay attention, he does have a superpower. He just doesn't realize or embraces it. His superpower is his brain. He doesn't have super strength or other super abilities like the other superheroes had, but he was a genius. But instead of embracing this, he decided to use his genius, aka his superpower, to take from those who are real superheroes. He loved the ideal of being a superhero so badly that he created machines and technologies to kill the other superheroes so he could go and imitate being a superhero and make the world believe he was the real deal. He also was hurt so badly that he wasn't the type of superhero he wanted to be, that he wanted to take his technology and sell it to the world so everyone could be superheroes. So everyone could be super. And that's what AI makes me think about. So when I first saw this movie and heard that quote, if everybody is super, then no one will be. I was young and I thought he was right. But as I grew older and matured, I realized that even if this character, the character name was Syndrome, so even if Syndrome from this movie succeeded and sold his technology to the world and everybody became super by way of his technology, you still would have those who are more talented, who have more abilities, who have worked harder to develop themselves, and they would still be better. Not to mention, if superheroes are still being born, they could have the technology plus their superpowers. So, in other words, what I'm saying is people who haven't taken the time to develop themselves as artists and they are pushing AI will still end up at the bottom of the barrel in the long run. Because if you don't have any artistic ability, and yes, that AI could help you create some cool stuff, but if we end up in a world where everybody is using AI to create art, the well-developed artists still will have a major advantage. The more developed artists you are, the bigger advantage you will have. Imagine someone like Kim Jong-gi, rest his soul, taking his well-developed art skills and using AI as a tool to enhance his ability. He will run circles around someone who's just putting in prompts. So, this is what I mean by the cream always floats to the top. If we make it to that point where everyone is using AI, the well-developed artists will still have that advantage. And because they would not only be able to use prompts and commands, but they would also have the ability to run their own personal styles and their knowledge through the system and create something truly unique without stealing from others. Just like any piece of technology, it would end up being used as a tool. And what happens with tools like this is people think the tool is what is creating the ability. Yes, the tool does enhance what you can do, but it would not make up for the lack of skills. For example, I remember watching this YouTube video and it was about Kim Jong-gi and his drawing abilities. In this video, he would give these lectures about drawing to these classes, right? And in almost every class, multiple people will raise their hands and ask him what type of brush pen he used. And I remember him becoming very annoyed that people always asked him this same question. And one of the big reasons he was annoyed by this question was because he understood that for him, it really didn't matter what type of brush pen he used. He could still draw circles around almost anybody, if not everybody. because it's not the brush pen, it's not the tool, it's his well developed skills that is creating the great art that you see him produce. So no matter if he's using a brush pen, a pencil, a paintbrush, he still can do what he does at a very high level. So many people believe if they just get the same tools that the professional artists are using, they can start producing work like them. And that is just not the case. This would be like someone developing shoes that made you run faster. Let's say someone developed shoes that made you run faster, right? So let's say you was 2 seconds off of becoming a Olympic level athlete, right? And these shoes could make you run 2 seconds faster. So you go and purchase these shoes before everyone else, and you go and qualify for the Olympics. Then by the time you get to the big show, the Olympics game itself, everyone else has those shoes and now are running 2 seconds faster. Now you are still in the exact same pecking order. You thought you was going to go to the Olympics and beat Usain Bolt because you had these shoes that would make you run faster, but now he's running 2 seconds faster as well. This is because the tool doesn't make the man or the woman. It is the time that they have taken to develop themselves. So I say all of that just to say, as an artist, no matter if AI is here for the short term or the long term, you should still continue to develop your skills, your analog drawing abilities as an artist, because that is what's going to set you apart from those who are just telling AI what they want it to do. Continue working on developing yourself as an artist, and it will pay dividends in the future. No matter how hard the AI bros push AI art, the playing field will always be uneven against them when they are facing a well-developed artist using the same tools. So with that said, that's all I have for you guys today in this video. I hope this video helped ease some of you guys' minds about the intrusion of AI art in the art space. And if you guys have any questions about it or any feelings about it, put it in the comments, and I would love to hear what other artists or up and coming artists are thinking about this whole AI situation, and if it is discouraging you guys or motivating you guys, I would love to hear what's going on. But that's all I have for you guys today. As always, I'm glad to be in your service, and peace.